really know what title to give him, other than, obviously Doctor or Reverend for Valentine, but I just say like Afrocentric metaphysicist.
Blood poisoning with mineral byproducts extracted by intense fires eventually disrupt the broadcast receptor signal output emanated by our DNA.
That was one of the first people that I saw talk about, MFKZT, or, semen of the gods or whatever.
The monoatomic gold they are offering to the masses, if taken by those without the genetically sponsored magnesium molecule or whose blood force energies are polluted or misaligned, will turn the receptive or the repetitive user into a possessed monoatomic vampire.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Good. I want you to explain to the people what monoatomic gold is.
Well, it is changing the electron configuration around the gold itself. The element is the end result of an atomic structuring, and therefore that atomic structuring can be altered with certain vibrational tones. But if you heat the gold to about 1200 degrees Kelvin, it can turn into a white powder. And that white powder is what the ancients called MFKZT, what was the actual takeoff of Sekhmet, which was the cat goddess that essentially dealt with the gold of Ra, the energies from Ra, the rays. The real reason why Moses was actually chased out of Kemet was because he had a whole truckload of this substance, but it was more than that. Akhenaten was actually causing ancient Kemet to go into the toilet because he said he found spirituality. He moved out of Memphis and built himself a city, Amarna, all the way south so that he could have his people go there and be like a hippie colony, Kumbaya. But he left Kemet to go to Pot, and that's when Ramesses, who was at that time a young general, not part of the royalty, and there was also Horemheb, another general who was a superior general. They went to Akhenaten and said, listen, you all are getting high on this stuff over at Amarna and you're leaving the kingdom to go to Pot. So what Horemheb did was to stage a military coup, and he assigned Ramesses to chase Akhenaten out of Kemet. And when Akhenaten, whose father's name was Ahmose, he was chased out of ancient Kemet into the Sinai. And when they was running, he took a whole wagon load of that stuff with him. I believe that the underground cities that Imhotep, Asclepius built was for those people who were taking the MFKZT. But when you take too much of it, it made you too sensitive to the sun. So you had to go underground because of that. But that's the story of where the vampire myth came from. Those who were using the MFKZT and had to be driven underground, so the myth went. And they began to hate the dawn, hate the sun.